This is going to be a war.
Double
DP.
penetration against Benoit Saint Denis.
I was talking about him today.
Who? Saint Denis.
Yep. Coming out of the French Special Forces.
Yeah, he's a killer.
And then the big CEO of the company that I am a sales rep at came walking out and he said, "What are you talking about?" And it was a very embarrassing moment because I'm scared of him. And he is...
Why?
I don't know. He's just German. But...
they are kind of scary.
Yeah. But then I said, "What?" He said, "What are you talking about?" I said, UFC. He said, "What's that?"
What's that?
Yeah.
Jackson.
Please don't.
And then will he watch?
But no, I think this fight is going to get taken into deep waters. I think both of these guys are going to get rocked. I think both of these guys have a point to prove.
I think Dustin's getting finished in the first round.
Really?
Yeah. I just from his interviews that I've heard,
he seems unsure about himself.
Yeah, he does. He's like putting in loads of little excuses in there just in case he loses. Like, "Look, this guy's the hungry guy, and I gave someone gave me a chance once, and now I'm giving him a chance. And maybe if I do lose this one, maybe I do hang up the gloves. Me, I'm age 35. Every fight could be my last." It's like that doesn't sound like the Dustin Poirier that wants to go out there and kill. And Saint Denis is a literal killer. What are you doing? What
I was just looking at the smeg in this drink. There is quite a lot.
It's pretty good.
I agree.
Look, yeah.
But Saint Denis hasn't fought someone even close to this level.
Absolutely not. You're right.
Pull up his sure dog, dude.
I fully agree as well.
Good.
Because a lot of people are rock hard, rock solid, glazing over Benoit Saint Denis.
Yeah. Look, I think if you didn't agree with me, I wouldn't pay you this like $250,000 salary to sit here next to me on this show.
Exactly.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, Thiago Moises, decent fighter. Ismail Bonfils, very decent fighter that people were very hyped up on when he fought him.
Matt Frivola,
decent fighter. He's all right. He finished Drew Dober. Big. Good-ish.
Yeah, but he's white. Any white guy can finish Drew Dober.
But look, these guys, then, like you say, they're nowhere near the caliber of Dustin Poirier, the Diamond.
Matt Frivola.
What's wrong with him? Matt the Steamroller, Frivola. Do you not like him?
He's unranked, isn't he?
No, he's ranked like 14.
Okay, he may as well be unranked.
He was on a 2-fight win streak.
Wow. Look, Dustin Poirier is a
different
seasoned veteran, different caliber.
He's good.
Just hot
good
sauce,
fighter.
man. He's got that sauce.
He does. And look, it's going to be very difficult. But my only worry is he got knocked out in his last fight. He's getting older. He's made a bag or two.
This could be a repeat of Volk versus Poirier.
It could. Very well could be. And look, Benoit's 28. He's hungry as fuck. Like, he is so hungry.
He want to eat.
Guy's intense.
He wants to eat.
But at the same time, he's only been training MMA for like 8 years, I believe. Not that long.
He's only been pro for 5.
He's only been pro for 5. DP has fought the best of the best. He's beat McGregor twice. He's beat Gaethje. He's beat Holloway twice. He's fought Khabib. He's fought Charles. These are all very tough fights. He beat the living shit out of Dan Hooker.
Yep. And
he also took a beating from Dan Hooker.
Yeah. And he had a very solid stand-up fight with Max Holloway.
Exactly.
I don't know if you just said that then.
I did.
I kind of was zoned out.
He's the only fighter to have finished Max Holloway in his whole career. They fought twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he subbed him. So, and I think he's the only guy to KO Conor McGregor. Pretty damn good.
It is pretty damn
good. He was the first person to ever knock out, who's your favorite fighter?
Sean Strickland.
No, not him. Bobby Green. First person that ever knocked.
My favorite.
He was for a little while.
He wasn't my favorite.
Well, you like him.
I do like him.
You want to kiss him.
And I was saying that he was going to beat Tony Ferguson when everyone was still fucking jerking their little dicks over Tony Ferguson.
He was going to lose. I knew that he was going to lose.
You're still saying, no, Tony's got this.
Yeah, because I was trying to hope it into reality.
Hope it into reality.
Yeah, if you were around the sport for more than like 2 months, you would have also been a big Tony fan. Yeah, and what?
Sorry, Bobby Green has been around for a long time.
He has, but he was never as good as Tony back in his heyday.
but he has aged better.
He has.
Yeah. And I like his style.
Well, fair play.
Like his hands down, head movement, heavy style.
Okay.
I like
Well,
that.
you know, we were talking about Dustin Poirier.
We were, but
But now
then
you're going all getting all hard over fucking Bobby Green.
went and threw me under the bus there.
Anyway, what's your call? What are you picking? What are you predicting for this
I
fight?
think this is going to be
Jackson.
a repeat of Justin Gaethje versus Fiziev. And I think we could see Benoit get dragged into Saint Deep waters and
That was good.
and just be slightly outclassed.
Is this a 5-round fight?
This is a 5-round fight.
There we go. So, look, I really, really want that to be true. I want to see Dustin get a win. And I want to see him retire as well afterwards. I reckon that'd be cool.
Okay.
One more fight, retire. If he wins, he won't retire because he'll want to go for one more run. But I'm
So you
going to
want to see
say...
him win and you want to see him retire, but you think if he wins, he won't retire.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I want to see him win, walk off into the sunset on top, retire. But I don't think he would retire if he did win. And I think he's going to lose. I think he's going to get knocked out. And I think it's going to be in the first round. Maybe I'm just being a real dickhead with that call.
I'm going to have to try and find somewhere to watch this in Westport.
Yeah, true. Just get it on your phone.
Yeah, but then I'll
Ah.
pay for it to watch on my phone. That's just
Yeah,
it's a
it's
bit shit. It's not like my uncle has
a TV.
well, he has a TV, but he doesn't have Wi-Fi.
So he just watches movies.
No, he
Has
just
he got
watches
Sky.
No, he just got it like a Freeview box.
Ah.
You've seen his house, right? I showed you that picture. It's like a
Yeah,
shack.
just a black shed.
It's not a black shed. It's just multiple
like
different
Shrek.
colors of iron.
Yeah, all right. Oh, good on him.
He's a stud.
Take an
Shout
iPad or
out.
something. I don't know.
Shout out Pete.
Shout out Big Pete.
Shout out Barefoot Pete.
You'll have to put this show on the weekend.
That's what I know about him.
Honestly, moving on. The next fight is one.
Honestly, moving on.
Honestly, moving on. The
Guys,
next fight
I'm not
is
going to
one
lie to
of
you.
the
We're
best.
moving on.
We're moving on, guys.
Just in case you thought we were lying, we're not. We're just moving on. Michael Venom Page is making his debut in the UFC against Kevin Holland, who is
Bit of a veteran.
Well, he's a bit of a veteran, but I think he's in the best place of his career so far. He's taken some fun fights lately.
Yeah, he has. He's 31. I was really disappointed with that Jack Della Maddalena fight.
I didn't watch it, to be honest.
Oh, really? It was not good. You didn't miss much. It was on that Mexican Independence Day or that Mexican card they did. Fight night in Vegas. That was like a Mexican card.
Oh, yeah, I remember
I
that.
think it was Independence Day. But anyway,
No, I think that was in Mexico, wasn't it?
no, they did a card in Mexico, but they also did one on Mexican Independence Day that was in Vegas.
Cool.
Yeah. Look, I bet you this is in Vegas.
It's loading, guys. Just in case you thought we were lying. It's
T-Mobile
loading.
Arena. But then look at all the Mexicans. Raul Rojas Jr. That guy. Mouse is lagging.
That guy.
Weird. Very strange.
Yeah. No,
Anyhow,
I hear you.
I agree. I think that old mate Kevin Holland is also in the prime of his career, 31 years old. I want to see him get some solid wins under his belt. He's not one that wants the title. He just wants to fight. He wants to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
He's beaten some really good fighters. Michael
yeah.
Chiesa, Santiago Ponzinibbio.
And he's taken some really hard fights.
Oh, absolutely. The Chimaev fight, obviously, that was basically unwinnable for him.
Even the Stephen Thompson fight, he made that unwinnable for
Yeah.
himself. He went in there and made it a stand-up battle. Kung Fu versus Karate.
Yeah.
Took
Oh,
him down a
yes.
couple times and let him get straight back up. Took him down by accident. Let that boy get straight back up.
Yeah.
That boy.
Took him down by accident. What a weirdo.
We did. It was like, just ended up on top of him.
He
And he's
did.
like, oh,
He did. He's like, oh, sorry.
try not-
sorry.
try not.
And then he came. Anyways,
that's not what happened.
it isn't not exactly, but we'll just say it was close. So Michael Venom Page, he fights Kevin Holland, KH, today, on the weekend. Sorry. Look, I think this is the perfect fight for MVP. to take? I haven't heard anything from Kevin Holland to say that he is going to do that whole same agreement where he's not going to take him down.
Yeah, he is.
He had?
Yeah,
Oh,
he commented on our
thing.
Instagram.
Yeah, he said,
Shout out our biggest fan, Kevin Holland.
KH, friend of the show.
Yeah, good friend of the show. I even messaged him later off that account and he didn't reply.
Oh, damn.
Because I think he's got some sort of drift car, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I messaged him to ask what kind of car it was, but he didn't reply.
Fair enough. Well, I guess he probably just saw us that we tagged him in a post.
I just really wanted to know what kind of car Kevin Holland has with a hydro handbrake.
Oh, so you only saw the inside of the car?
One of those handbrakes to like one of them. Yeah, you only saw the inside of the car. I imagine it's some sort of American car because I can pick most what a car is from just seeing the dash.
Mm.
I'm a nerd when it comes to cars, but not MMA, obviously. I'm very slack at this.
No, you're great.
Speaking of this, something rumbling out there. It's very loud.
Just ignore it. Pretend you can't hear it. Get that down, mate.
Sorry.
Who do you think is going to win this fight? KH? MVP?
Look,
what's your call?
I think MVP is going to be coming in more prepared than Kevin Holland. Personally, I think he's been waiting for this moment for a long time. I think he's been biding his time before he comes across to the UFC. It's been and anyone who can build up a name like this for themselves outside of the UFC, I take my hat off to you, sir. I take my hat off.
And I take that hat off too.
I take my hat off and I put it on Kobe's head so he can take the hat off. Because there's a little
right.
sun flap that you can put onto the back of it. It's very creative styling there. Shout out Dicey. Shout out Dicey Industries. I think their Instagram page is called.
Is that Dylan's thing?
Yeah, it's my high school friend Dylan, who won't be listening because he's small. That's why. Dylan doesn't listen to the show because he's under 6 foot.
He's under 6 foot and he's got no gains.
He's got no gains. He spends hardly any time at the gym and he sucks at cooking.
Sucks at cooking and he's not very good at woodwork either.
Sucks at making, what does he make? Like tables and chairs. Yeah, he sucks at that.
And also cars.
He sucks at building minis and RX-7s especially. He sucks at all of that. Yeah. But what he is good at is making little hats and hoodies. So just stick to what you're good at, Dylan.
Stick to what you're good at, buddy.
Little fella. Hey, champ.
By the way, Michael Venom Page is about to turn 36.
What minute is this?
37.
I need to tell him about this.
Yeah. It'll be around 38, 28.
Yeah.
Also, Dylan, build yourself a proper ice bath. I hear you've just been getting in the bin.
Who'd you hear that off?
You told me.
Oh, that might have been ages ago.
That was like 3 or 4 months ago. Maybe more than that. 6 months.
Yeah. It was a while ago.
Build yourself
I haven't seen him get in the
mate.
bin for a while.
Yeah. Well, get back
I haven't
in the bin.
seen him been doing that for a minute. Yeah, you're
Michael
right.
Venom
Michael
Page.
Venom Page is, was it say
He's
35?
almost 37. He's 36.
Oh, 36.
Turning 37 in April.
I didn't bring my
Next
spectacles.
month. He didn't. He's turning 37 next month, which is pretty insane. Kevin Holland is obviously quite a lot younger at 31.
He's making that Yoel Romero UFC debut type thing.
I think you're right too. I agree. I think we'll see Page get it done. But I think it's going to be a war up until the point of the finish. And
I think they're going to be like, at the end of the fight, they're going to be like, you know,
they're
going
to be like faces hanging off. Fucking
his lip will be like down
busted
under his
up.
chin.
And we might even see a robbery.
Might see like an eye hanging out by
potentially
the little tendon.
I think we might see a robbery. Like in all honesty, I think we might see a fight that's very close. But
What do you mean a robbery? Why do you say that?
I think Kevin Holland might.
What about these guys makes you say that we're going to see a robbery?
Oh, okay. That was you who clicked to that, not me.
No, you said it.
It was you who clicked to that.
Whoa.
I was talking in purely MMA terms. You took it to race. This guy. Look, all right, I'm going to call Michael Venom Page by decision. I think it's going to be a robbery. I think Kevin Holland is going to do just enough to get it done, or more than just enough. He'll probably win 2 rounds pretty clearly, and I think they'll give it to Michael Venom Page anyways.
Okay.
I'm calling a decision MVP. Are you saying the same?
I think MVP is going
to finish him off.
Outclass him on the feet. But then I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 3rd round finish. I'm not going to say who. I'm going to leave it up to a surprise for my verdict picks.
Okay.
Because I'm still not 100% sure.
Fair enough.
But I think there's room for both of these guys to win this fight. And that's what I
Absolutely.
like about it. And that's why I think this is the people's main event, you know?
The people's champ.
Yeah. Some people might think that DP versus BSD is the, BSD.
Big sock.
You know-
big soggy dick.
Oh, I was meaning Benoit Saint Denis.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Big Soggy Dick is, that reminds me of some other fight that's on this card that we should talk about at some
We'll go
point.
back at some point.
That's going to be really funny when you make the correlation to that. But
I'm going to move on.
yeah,
Gilbert
Burns,
Jack,
Delamadala.
JDM versus GB. Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena. Jack Della Maddalena, hailing from Australia.
Same.
Yeah,
Me too, Jack.
he was born there.
We're like the same. for
Gilbert
that, you
Burns,
know?
born in Brazil. Brazil.
Can't relate to that. Sorry, Gilbert.
Gilbert Burns being a former Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champ. Pretty insane. And Jack Della Maddalena having some pretty good skills on the ground too.
Coming
this is
off
going to
a
be a
win.
banger.
Against Kevin Holland.
Coming off a win against Holland, and he's lower on the card.
How does that
Strange.
work, Dana?
I think this could potentially be fight of the night too. It's either going to be this or
They're all going to be fight
they're
of the
all gonna
night.
be bloody good.
Every single fight is going to be
Go
fight
to
of the
Jan
night.
Song Yadong as well. We'll talk about
Who's
that later.
Dong?
Look, I think
What?
we're going to see a boxing clinic from Jack Della Maddalena, and in this fight we're going to see if Gilbert Burns really wants to still be in the game. What do you think? Tell me.
I think Gilbert
thought that was a
Burns
good take.
is yeah, no, that was great, man. You're doing well over there, eh?
Cheers, buddy. No, you know what? Fuck off, you cocky bastard.
Well, I
Remember, I
think
can
Gilbert
kick you
is well known for fighting these up and coming guys and dragging them out. I've already said that this
Sounds
episode.
so bent. What you're saying?
Dragging them out into deep waters.
Oh right.
How's that bent?
Up and coming.
You're the one who called
Dragging
Benoit
him
Saint
off.
Denis big
Tugging him
soggy
off.
dick.
Anyway,
And
keep
you're
going.
calling-
Go with your call, right? I want to hear it, buddy boy.
I think this is going to be another veteran outclasses the young gun situation.
Oh yeah. All right.
You know,
All right.
Bomba Clut.
I'm going the other way.
You
I think
reckon
we're going to
Jack?
see a boxing clinic and great takedown defense from Jack. I think Jack's got it. I think he's got the heart. I think he's got the freshness. I think Gilbert's a bit beaten up. He's been there. He's done that. Does he still have the drive? We will see on Saturday
Was
night.
his last fight against what's that guy's name?
Halal snack pack.
Bilal Snack Pack.
Yeah, that was him.
Bilal Snack Pack.
Halal snack pack.
BSP.
BSP. Yeah, it was. That was his last fight. He got pretty dominated in that. Oh,
I just have this. It's an racial thing at all. But you walk into one of those fucking
He's
kebab
just there.
shops at 3
What's up,
a.m.
boss?
And he's just slicing some meat off the thing, turns around.
what's up, boss? What can I get you? I was thinking of like a halal snack pack with just Bilal's little face on it.
Bilal Snack Pack.
Bilal snack pack. Oh,
I'm going to remember his name now. That's the worst part.
Yeah, Bilal snack pack.
Oh,
Is there like yeah?
we're going to get a
Gilbert
strike
Burns,
for
that
this
was his.
episode.
Here we are. Gilbert Burns, that was his. If anyone watches, that is. Gilbert Burns' last last fight was against Bilal Snack Pack.
We can't call him that. That's so bad.
Yeah, we can. It rhymes.
No.
No one even knows what it is.
A halal snack pack. That makes
Yeah.
it even worse.
He's a Muslim guy.
I know, but you can't just call
It
someone-
rhymes. Bilal, halal.
Let's talk about
The fight.
the
Gilbert
fight that is
Burns,
happening.
Jack Della Maddalena. I think we're going to see Jack outbox him
Mhm.
with his slick boxing. I think he's going to be able to defend the takedowns of Jiu-Jitsu master Gilbert Burns. Halal, but snack pack.
Yeah.
And then I think we're going to see a decision again. I don't think. Oh, actually, fuck. I don't know. I need to put more finishes on this card.
Everything will be going to decision, ladies and gentlemen.
Do I think that Jack's going to get it done? I I think we're going to see him get a TKO late in the fight, probably the third round.
Okay.
TKO to Jack, third round. And you're saying?
I'm saying TKO Gilbert late round 2.
Okay.
Very late round 2. The last minute of round 2.
Last minute of round 2. Fair play. Good call. Again, I want to see Jack progress. I want to see what happens with Jack. He's very talented, but I don't like seeing Gilbert lose.
It's tricky, eh?
Yeah, it's tricky. Anyway, moving on. Piotr. Peter.
What is going on today?
Peter.
Jan.
versus
Versus that song
music.
about your dong.
Yeah. Peter versus music.
Oh, that was one thing I wanted to say about Jack Della Maddalena. Sorry, just before
What?
we...
What do you want to say about it?
He should have the Tokyo Drift theme song for his
JDM,
walkout
yeah.
song, yeah. JDM, it'd be a bit of a,
I just like fighting.
Yeah,
I don't
just
like
like fighting.
cars.
Oh, what?
That's what he might say.
Okay.
Sorry, Jackson. If we interviewed him,
Sorry, Jackson.
he might be like, "Look,
mate.
look-
Just I
look,
don't
Jackson.
really get behind that whole bloody
I don't
Japanese
like cars.
domestic market.
I just like to fight.
I just like scrapping.
Just like scrapping."
Yeah, just like scrapping and chucking a couple of shrimps on the barbie.
That's what he might say. That's
Yeah.
what he could say.
That's what he did say.
Piotr
I
Jan
called him
versus
yesterday.
Song
wished him
Yadong.
good luck.
Song Yadong. I think we're going to see Piotr Jan get a finish. I think he's got a vengeance under his bollocks.
Especially now that he is the opening fight.
Yeah, he's actually on the main card now, which is good.
Bro has lost some hype.
A little bit, but I reckon he's ready to take it back.
One of the
Nab
most dynamic strikers we've ever seen in the bantamweight division.
And he mixes in those trips really nicely.
Mm.
Really nicely.
This guy is a Muay Thai master.
Little man.
Little. This guy's a little Muay Thai master.
Boxing. Good.
Connoisseur.
I think he is a
He's
master
a
of
Muay
sport.
Thai master and a boxing connoisseur.
He is. Trips are a beautiful,
I read his
great
CV.
ground game. Oh, yeah, is that on his CV? I think we're going to see, look, it's going to be a close fight. Song Yadong's no pushover. He's got power. He's got great boxing. But I think we're going to see Piotr Jan get it done here. I think we're going to see probably, I'm going to call it a submission.
A Piotr Jan submission.
Has he ever done that before?
I don't know. He doesn't seem like a submissive guy.
Ground and pound TKO late round 3.
Okay.
2. Round 2 TKO.
I think we're going to see a round 1 finish from Piotr Jan.
Round 1 finish, you reckon?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's, like you say, I think he's going to come out there. There's going to be a little bit of a fire lit underneath him. Photo, but he's not even looking at the camera.
Oh, that one. He's a cutie, isn't he? What, that one?
Yo, the bloody hell.
Traps on him.
Damn. Bro's got full on rodent traps up there.
That's why I think that's why a lot of people don't like Merab Dvalishvili, because he literally ruined the whole Piotr Jan thing by
Yoda.
Piotr Jan by like just manhandling him for 5 rounds.
Bro's lost 3 fights in a row.
Yeah, 4 out of his last 5. I mean, the first
Ouch.
Aljo loss shouldn't have happened. The second loss was very, very close. The Sean O'Malley loss was very debatable. I mean, Merab absolutely EPO'd him out of the park, but you know, I think we're both thinking. So you're saying round 1 finish, I'm saying round 2.
Mm.
Moving on to the prelims, the preliminary card. We've got Curtis Blades versus Jalton Almeida. Good step up in competition for Jalton.
I think he's going to struggle here.
I think he's going to struggle big time.
Like we've spoken about before, his wrestling isn't all that. Like
No.
once he does get people to the ground,
Great jiu-jitsu.
great jiu-jitsu. Curtis Blades,
He has wrestling.
he has great wrestling.
Great wrestling. His main thing. I think we're going to see Curtis Blades stuff the takedowns and outstrike him.
Yeah.
I don't really see
I don't
Almeida
rate-
being able to strike with Blades. He's
yeah,
knocked people
I don't
out
rate
before.
I don't rate his striking all that much.
No, and he's small for the heavyweight division. Curtis
Very.
Blades is a big heavyweight.
Huge. Big dog.
I think we're going to see a decision here. Curtis
Again?
Blades by decision. Yeah.
Bloody hell, mate.
Hey, no, look, I gave 3 TKOs and
No,
2
you did.
decisions.
No, you did. Yeah.
Caitlin Chakuzian versus Macy Barber and Mateus Gamrot versus Rafael dos Anjos. Let's just skip past that one, eh?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. What do you think about this? Chakuzian, Macy Barber. Macy Barber's going to win a robbery decision.
Yeah, I think Gamrot can get it done here.
I honestly, I'm going to say Macy Barber by decision, but it's going to be a robbery for sure. Because that's how it works. Gamrot versus DeSanjos.
I think Gamrot has a lot to prove.
Yeah.
He has had a rough... Hasn't he lost his... Did he lose his last fight?
No, he beat Fiziev.
Oh, but that was because Fiziev...
Broke himself.
Yeah, broke himself, yeah.
So, look, DeSanjos has some great wrestling.
Tough
Some great
titties.
jiu-jitsu. Tough guy.
Fantastic
Very tough guy. Big boobs.
jiu-jitsu.
He's strong. He's got a gas tank.
But he's old.
He's old.
And Gamrot's not that
Gamrot's
old.
not. Gamrot's 33. The RDA is 39. Gamrot obviously has fought some decent fighters recently, but some dodgy ones recently, you know. RDA still got it. I don't see Gamrot outstriking him.
No?
I think we're going to see a decision.
Wow. You're really mixing it up today, aren't you? You're really
They
taking
both got
some
great
risks.
wrestling. I don't think
Bring up Gamrot's record just quickly. I know this might not be what you came to listen to today. The prelims. A big breakdown of the prelims, but it's what you're going to get.
last loss was to Benny. Dominated him on the ground.
Winning
and
over
on the
Jalen Turner.
Yeah, but that was close. I thought Jalen won that. That was a split decision. It was very close. Like, it wasn't super impressive. And then the Fiziev was doing better than Gamrot, I thought, until that injury.
Fiziev is a beast.
I think we might see Karma.
Yeah?
I think we might see RDA get a finish by submission. Nah, but Gamrot's good at wrestling.
Yep. Look, I don't know. How active has he been lately? Is this RDA's?
Yeah, this is RDA.
Yeah.
His last fight against Luke was at welterweight.
Where's that fight against Moicano?
Oh, here.
What?
This is Moicano.
Oh. Right. So that was... Okay.
Yeah.
And then he lost to Fiziev.
Lost to Fiziev via KO. That was a close fight, though.
Beats
Violent KO,
Barbarina. Lost to Vincent Luque.
I think we're going to see submission by RDA.
Okay.
That's what I'm calling.
Okay,
this is my
Kobe.
wild card.
Okay.
This is my wild card.
Okay, mate.
Moving on
All
down
right.
the card, we have the final fight of the prelims: Munoz versus Kyler Phillips. I think we see a decision by Munoz.
I agree.
Yeah,
I don't
Kyler
think
Phillips
he's...
is all right.
Yeah, but neither of these guys are real stoppers, you know, real show stoppers, real studs. Jump into the early prelims.
Early prelims.
There
Let's
is
skim over it.
a
Big
guy.
card.
Look at Despaigne.
You like him, do you?
Despaigne. Bring up his record and it will blow your mind. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, is this
if you
the
weren't
guy?
planning on watching the early prelims, check out this guy. This is the one that I got reminded of by you saying that vulgarist thing earlier. His last fight lasted 4 seconds. He finished it by a punch. The fight before that lasted 3 seconds. He finished it by a punch. The fight before that lasted 12 seconds. Guess what? Punches. His first professional MMA fight, there was, it was 4 minutes and 54 seconds. So that's not as impressive. But
Here he is on the screen, by the way,
Dude.
guys.
that's incredible.
It is incredible. The guy's a Olympian Taekwondo, so he's no slouch, that's for sure. And he's fighting Josh Parisian. That's a decent wee kickstarter into your UFC career. Josh Parisian coming off 2 losses. He's going to get absolutely smoked.
His last 3 fights have lasted under 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's insane. And he's 6'9", I think. 6'7". This guy's getting a win. You need to tune in for this, guys.
I don't care if you don't watch any of the other early prelims. I don't care. No, I don't care if you guys don't do that. It's not my business.
There's
you need to
another
watch this
exciting one
one.
though on the early prelims. Mikel Pereira. I would recommend watching that one.
Yeah, he's always
fun. He's always
fun.
exciting.
Doing backflips and shit.
Yeah. So
What's he doing?
He's doing backflips. That's what
And
he's doing.
shit.
And shitting in the
What
cage.
style is that called again? Capoeira.
Capoeira, yeah. Ion Cutabella also fighting. He's always entertaining. Against Felipe Lins. Look, if you're going to tune into any early prelims, tune into this one. Because it's bloody good.